On top of the order, second baseman Randall Ortiz. The pitch from King. A ball.
Yeah, that one bounced up there. Ortiz, I think, Milton, from, I hope I don't get this wrong, if any, but I think he's from Puerto Rico because he went back home. He missed the first part of the season, a couple weeks in the regular season, Legion ball, home in Puerto Rico.
Ball 3 outside. So 3-1 to count on Randall Ortiz. One out here in the Billy Rowland State Farm third inning. Nobody on for Lincoln County. The pitch, strike down Broadway. 3-2 the count now. Ortiz a fly out to left field in the first inning. Right-handed batter. And the pitch in the dirt, ball 4.
First walk issued tonight by Mr. Heath King.
And that'll bring up Clay Hodges, who had the little tweener there for a double down the left field line in the first inning. Hodges, left-handed hitter for Lincoln County. 4 hits last night, and had at least one left inning for this
Yeah, he
game.
did. Right.
He got it in there between the third baseman, shortstop, and left fielder. And he rips this one foul, first base side.
You can see Alexander creeping in on the grass over there, Milton, expecting a possible bunt off the bat of Hodges. And you almost have to play in there on Hodges when you don't expect the bunt, because if he chops it down on that left side, he's going to be hard to throw out. So Alexander playing about 4 feet up on the grass.
Sure is. And here's the 0-1 pitch. And it's lifted to right field and deep. Right
Pretty
fielder
well,
back. And it's off the base of the fence. Going to third is Ortiz, and he'll hold up there. Hodges at second on another double.
He continues to stay hot, don't he?
Sure does. Back-to-back doubles in this game for Hodges.
He has the only 2 Lincoln County hits, and they're both doubles.
And Cardinals threatening here in the Billy Rowland State Farm third inning with 1 out. Runners at second and third, and the heart of the order up, Danny Sullivan. Fly out to deep center his first time up. Sullivan 4 hits last night.
Yeah, just another good hitter, good all-around player, Sullivan. One thing that Coach Bullock has the luxury of with Sullivan, Milton, I don't think there's a position on the field that I haven't seen him play except catcher. Mm-hmm. He's probably done that at some point in time in his life, but can play just about anywhere else.
1-0 count from King and a curveball high. Inside 2-0 on Sullivan. Sullivan, a right-handed hitter. Hodges at second, Ortiz at third.
Big point in the game here for Heath King, trying to shut the door without any damage.
Fastball on the outside corner, 2 balls and 1 strike. Now to Sullivan. 2-1 to count. 1 out. No score here. Top of the Billy Rowland State Farm third inning. The pitch. Swung on and missed.
Yeah, good breaking pitch there, off speed. Milton had Sullivan off balance quite a bit.
2-2 pitch coming up here from Heath King. Big pitch in this ball game. Trying to get this very good hitter out. The 2-2 pitch, curveball, popped him up. First base side, playable maybe for the second baseman. It will be in play. Caught there, runner coming home. Here's the play at the plate. He's out. Ortiz thrown out by the second baseman, Nairn, to Jackson, a double play, and that'll do it for Lincoln County in the top of the Billy Rowland Insurance third inning. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on. And we go to the bottom of the third. It's still a scoreless tie.
Called to forgive others, and God will forgive us. I find that I can forgive others, and I can ask God to forgive me, but sometimes I find it hard to forgive myself. If you are struggling with forgiveness, as we all do, come to Ryan Heights United Methodist Church and hear of the Lord's grace, mercy, and forgiveness. I'm inviting you to come and worship with us Sundays at 11. I am Kathy McAbee, pastor of Ryan Heights United Methodist Church, and we are located on Madison Street, just up from Betty Ross Park.
Get it cranked at Phil's Starter and Alternator in Cherryville. Yes, with a stop at Field Starter and Alternator in Cherryville, you'll save time and time again. They start all the winners. They do it all at Field Starter and Alternator in Cherryville. Starters, alternators, generators, rebuilt and repaired. Located at 457 Paul H. Beam Road in Cherryville. Get it cranked and running with a visit to Field Starter and Alternator in Cherryville. You'll save time and time again.
Save time and time again.
Field Starter and Alternator, Cherryville. Super Tuesday is back at Medical Center Pharmacy on East Academy Street in Cherryville. Cheeseburgers for just 99 cents. And it's time to get your flu shots. And don't forget about the New Kids Vitamin Free program. Pick up a free bottle of children's chewable multivitamins every 30 days. Parent must come in and sign up each child for their 30-day supply. At Medical Center Pharmacy, 607 East Academy Street in Cherryville.
State Farm Insurance third inning, first pitch bunt by Caleb Nairn down the third base side, David. And he's thrown out 5-3. Got him there by about a step and a half there. Good play by the third baseman for Lincoln County Cardinals, Hallman. And the batter up top of the order, Josh Beam. It's ball one on Beam, who was a 4-3 ground out victim his first time up. Left-hander deal delivers, bouncer to second base again. Ortiz to the first baseman, Savoy,
Nick Savoy at first.
4-3 again on Beam, and Cherryville quickly 2 out here for Brett Huff.
And Milton, I mentioned this to you earlier, still all ground balls. Mm-hmm. All ground balls. Cherryville just not able to get any lift on Hayden Deal so far tonight.
And the pitch to Huff up the middle for a base hit. Huff gets Cherryville's second hit of the night.
Yeah, that ball hit pretty good. Solid base hit for Huff.
And Deal had retired 6 in a row to that pitch. Huff aboard with 2 out for Shoemaker. Shoemaker reached on an error in the first. Left stranded at third. Shoemaker.
It's turned out to be a nice night, Milton. I mean, as long as the rain holds off, the sun's not scorching everybody. The wind's barely blowing, a little bit of a breeze, but a lot more comfortable than last night.
Here's the pitch. Strike in there to Shoemaker. Shoemaker, the designated hitter tonight, batting third in the order. Lefty Deal. And the count 0-1 to the right-handed hitter Shoemaker, who grounds this one hard to second. Ortiz scoops it up, and another 4-3 put out will do it here in the third. No runs, a hit, no errors, 1 left. We played the third inning. The Billy Rowland State Farm Insurance third in the books, and we're still scoreless on the Wise Electric Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard.
Now available to cottage residents on an outpatient basis. Cottage residents have priority to beds if need at Carolina Care Center. The 2-bedroom cottages are fully equipped. Reserve your new home today by calling 704-435-4161. Carolina Care, offering a standard of excellence. Let their family take care of your family today at Carolina Care Center.
The old saying, you can't keep a good man down, now applies to Brookwood Cafe and Catering. The new Brookwood Cafe and Catering is located on Providence Mill Road in Maiden, featuring the same great food and service you remember. The world's greatest fried chicken and world-famous penny browns once again satisfy your appetite. Brookwood Cafe and Catering is serving the same great breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Brookwood Cafe and Catering on Providence Mill Road in Maiden. Stop by before the game or call ahead for your tailgate items, 828-428-8944.
It's time to jump in. Jump in and cool off with a dip in your backyard pool. To help keep your pool sparkling clean all summer long, see Carolina Hardware Garden and Pool Center on the Reedfield Road in Lincoln. They carry a full line of BioGuard products. Plus, they'll analyze your water to make sure you get the right blend of BioGuard.
One ground ball by Hoover to shortstop. Huff, 6-3 put on Hoover. David, each team with 2 hits. Each team has sent up through the first 3 innings the same number of batters. The number 4 spot leading it off for Lincoln County here in the 4th. The number 4 spot will lead it off for Cherryville in the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, Lincoln County had one more runner, but a double play.
Double
so I
play
raced
took
one.
care of that. And there's no score in the game. Score is even too. It's 0-0. And here is Bradley Hallman. Hallman's first time at bat, a strikeout looking. Hoover, by the way, who just had a 6-3 ground out, he was hit by a pitch in the first inning. So it's officially 0 for 1 on the night. Ball 1 to count on Hallman. Swing and a miss.
And Milton, speaking of Hoover, we mentioned his younger brother, playing up in Cooperstown for the local team here, the Piedmont Pirates, which is, I don't know where they're from. I just know that Hoover, is from Lincoln. They're 6-1 in Cooperstown. Danny just sent me an update. They're 6-1.
Right.
Had a 14-12 win today, and right now they're playing a team from California tied 3-3.
Good deal. Good luck to them.
That'd be fun, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah. 1-1 pitch. Here's a ground ball. Shortstop Huff backhands it. Throw on the 1-hop, fielded there by High.
That was a good job out there by Huff, and a good job by Cameron High. Huff, he didn't throw the rainbow across. He threw it and let the ground do its work. Got a good hop. Whether he meant to do that or not, if it's a long hop, you're usually going to get a good hop that the first baseman can handle.
And it was just enough of a long hop. Like I say, High fielded it easily over there, and it'll bring up Nick Savoy, who has a 5-3 ground out first time up. Curveball from King is a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. We're in the top of the 4th here at Fraley Field. No score in the series game 2. And there's ball 2.
And we're not used to too many Legion games going to the 4th inning scoreless.
And by the way, for those of you listening in Shelby on WOHS, Shelby at Hickory rained out tonight.
Try to make that one up tomorrow at Hickory.
Here's a fly ball to right field. And right there, drawing a bead on it, is the Cherryville right fielder Cody Dellinger for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Lincoln County Cardinals in the 4th. Still no score. Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug TRT Trailer Sales Scoreboard.
You wouldn't want your favorite sports team to only play offense or only play defense. So when it comes to insurance, why settle for someone that can handle only your auto policy? Bring your home and auto insurance to Allstate now, and you can save big on both. You deserve someone that can assist you more. That's Allstate, Stan. Are you in good hands? Hey, sports fans, call Allstate agent John Brown at 704-435-1920 today.
Just like you love Cherryville sports, Cherryville has a hometown skilled nursing facility that loves their work too. Peak Resources Cherryville, where caring comes to life. For a tour of Peak Resources Cherryville, call us at 704-435-6029 or just stop by. Located off Delview Road at 700 Self Street in Cherryville. And we'd love to meet you. Peak Resources Cherryville, providing exceptional nursing and rehabilitation care at Cherryville. Again, phone 704-435-6029. For Peak Resources Cherryville. Discover something for everyone at the Red Rabbit 27 shops in Lincoln. For women, you'll find handbags, sunglasses, garden decor, and more. For men, there's outdoor furniture, garden tools, saddles, boots, and chaps. For kids, check out the selection of children's clothes, doll clothes, and baby blankets too. Everyone will love the birdhouses, artwork, pottery, plants, wicker furniture, antique furniture, and jewelry too. Located on Highway 27 east of Lincoln, Red Rabbit 27 open Monday through Saturday. Call 704-240-4448. Cherryville Post 100 Baseball is being brought to you in part by Gatsa Marble. The Gatsa Marble family would like to personally thank all the dedicated firefighters and emergency service personnel for their efforts in their recent fire. They'd like to also thank all of their family, friends, and customers for their continued support and loyalty. Gatsa Marble is proud to announce they're still able to handle all your marble needs and that their business will remain in Cherryville. Gatsa Marble, located at 121 RNS Access Road in Cherryville. Phone 704-445-1660 or visit their website at gatsamarble.com.
After a stretch of 74 down
there in Richmond County, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that until I drove through there one day on the way to Carolina Beach a couple years ago. Strike called, 1-1.
Candyman's back.
Hey, thank you, Danny. Werther's original man is on the job tonight.
Thank you, sir.
Well, I'll get Werther's original just to give us candy to talk about them on the air. Maybe we can work something out.
That's true.
Danny won't have to pay for all this candy. 1-2 on Alexander now from Hayden Deal. No score. Bottom of the fourth. Cherryville at bat. In the series, Lincoln County, a 1-0 lead. This is game 2 of the best 3 out of 5. Foul ball by Alexander. Caught that on the foot. Got that guard on his left foot, leg, ankle, shin.
There's a reason for that. We know why now, right?
Yeah, because he hits it. He's hit it before. Game 3 back tomorrow night at East Lincoln, weather permitting. I don't know what we do if weather decides to not permit at any point through the game because we're pretty much out in the open.
That would be called get wet.
Because we'd be getting wet.
Scrambling.
We'll see what we can do. 1-2 on Alexander. Runner first, nobody out for Cherryville in the pitch in the dirt. Alexander tells High to hold up.
We need that awning on that.
I know. I couldn't get it to
pull that awning out. We'd be in good shape.
I couldn't get it to pull out last night. I don't know
for multiple reasons.
If I forgot how to do it or not. I don't know. 2-2 count on Alexander. Pitch from Deal. Bouncer to third. High hopper. He'll go to second for the force there. Down to first. Throws it away. So no error. Just a fielder's choice for Alexander. Out at second is High. 5-4 on the put out?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And 1 down. Fielder's choice for Alexander brings up Dalton Towery. Now here's some sirens.
Yep.
That usually happens when we're doing a ball game
faithful sirens here at the ballpark.
Dalton Towery, 6-3 ground out, leading off the second inning.
Milton, 1 year we'll have to keep stats as to what inning they go off, how many times,
I know. We'll have to see if we can
see if there's a trend
there. 0-1 on Towery, who swung and missed at the first pitch. Could be. They do research on all kind of things. I want a job in a think tank. How do you do that? I want to say I'm part of a think tank. I want to sit around and think about stuff. 1-1 to count, 1 out, 1 on for Cherryville. I could think about that. I mean, like
I get fired the first day, Milton.
The 1-1 pitch, he showed bunt, pulled the bat back, and it's 2-1.
I got a question for you. You're over here more than I am in the Cherryville area. You live closer to it than I do. Obviously, the fire department's right here.
Yes.
Is the life-saving ambulance with the fire department, are they in the back of it or anything, or are they somewhere else?
Somewhere else.
Okay.
Yeah.
What I was getting at, obviously, if the fire trucks leave, we're going to hear it.
Yeah.
Because they're right there in center field.
The fire trucks will go on medical costs, too. But, 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss by Towery. Call a piece of it, says umpire Bumgarner, but it's still a strike. 2-2.
Scoreless game, if you just tuned in, wondering, been raining where you are. Well, we had a little bit here, but not much, and we're in a scoreless game in the bottom of the fourth inning with Lincoln County up in the series 1-0.
And the 2-2 pitch in the dirt. 3-2 to Towery. Left fielder, right-handed batter Dalton Towery out of West Lincoln High School.
And as Milton said earlier, we welcome those Shelby Post 82 listeners tonight. As your game rained out, they'll be back at Hickory tomorrow night, same time.
The 3-2 pitch. There's a shot to third off his chest. Bounces to the shortstop, nowhere to go.
Danny says base hit. We'll write it down as a base hit for Towery. Now Cherryville's 4th hit.
Single by Towery, runners first and second, one out for Hunter Jackson.
Maybe the best opportunity so far in the game, Milton, for Cherryville Post 100 to push one across here.
Jackson 0 for 2 last night, and tonight 0 for 1.
Cherryville did have a runner as far as third base back in the first inning, but that was all after 2 outs and didn't get him in.
The pitch, grounder to short, 6-4 down to first, double
Boy, they
play.
had smooth turning that, didn't they?
Yes, they do. 6-4-3 double play, hit into by Hunter Jackson for the second and third outs of the inning, and Cherryville will go away there in the 4th inning with no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. And we have played 4 on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard. It remains 0-0.
And keep your yard looking great with the new Husqvarna zero-turn tractor, push mower, or trimmer. Carolina Hardware and Garden Center on the Reachville Road in Lincoln. Carolina Heating and Cooling in Cherryville has been in business for over 90 years with over 4 generations of contractor experience. Carolina Heating and Cooling specializes in sales, service, and installation of heating and cooling products. They offer annual maintenance agreements and service all brands of equipment. Carolina Heating and Cooling, 1313 West Church Street in Cherryville in the old Ford Motor Company building. Owned and operated by Keith and Brian Long. Call 704-435-4433. The Big Splash Sales Event is underway at Our Lane Motorsports in Lincoln. It's time to come in and cool off this summer with a new Kawasaki Jet Ski Watercraft. Brand new model start at only $89.99. Come on in for all the details. You'll find one that's just right for you for your summertime fun. Ask about great rebates and low financing now available. Plus, they have golf carts too. Don't miss the Big Splash Sales Event going on now at Our Lane Motorsports, Highway 27 east of Shelby at the Highway 73 intersection.
There you go, Ann. Your new account is now open. Just one more little thing.
Here's your card.
What was that?
It's my new bank. Every time I turn around, I get hit with another fee.
You need to get an account at Carolina Federal Credit Union.
She's right.
Tired of getting hit by bank fees? Switch to Carolina Federal Credit Union today. Make those paintings go away.
Line drive, liner there to shortstop, Huff for out number 1. So, yes, sir. I remember a very hot state tournament in Garner, and I'm sure Chris remembers it too.
Yep, a state championship under his belt.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember. He might have been the MVP in that state tournament down there.
I don't remember, but he probably was. After his gutsy performance out there on the mound in 106 or 7 degree weather, getting cramps in his legs. Here's a fly ball to center on the first pitch by Scoggins, out number 2.
Or 160 degree weather, whatever it was you said.
Yeah, 106 or 7, 167. Yeah, it was
167. That's it.
It was so hot. I haven't seen the thermometer on my car that hot since.
It melted, didn't it?
Yeah. I had just gotten that car, and it was getting broke in good out there in Garner.
The whole week was hot, but the first 2 days, I think, or day 1 was maybe the worst.
It was for us broadcasting.
It was.
Oh, mercy.
It was just, it was rough. I mean, the sun just beat down on you. The humidity was very bad to go along with it.
1-0 count on Bowden. Catcher J.T. Bowden, strike call, 1-1. Bowden struck out in the 3rd.
It might be a preview of what you can expect in the city of Wilson coming up in about 10 days. Let's hope not. But
the way things were shaping up, there's a curveball, pretty good looking pitch, ball 2. One of these teams is going to be there.
That's right. One of them's going.
And either
Our area will be represented well because all 4 teams are right here in a little square.
Yeah. And you win this 3rd round, you get an automatic trip to the state tournament. And there's a strike, 2-2 on Bowden with 2 out. Deuces wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Nobody on. Scoreless tie. Top of the 5th here at Cherryville. And it's fouled off by Bowden. Game 2 of the series. Best 3 out of 5. Lincoln County leads the series 1-0 7-3 winners last night on their home field. And Shelby winners last night 5-4 on their home field. Rained out a massive storm in Hickory today, from what I heard.
Probably the one that I had to drive through out of Charlotte, heading that direction maybe. I don't know. If there's so many pop up around, you don't know where they come from, really. You know?
I know. It was foul ball there, still 2-2 on Bowden. It was a lot of electricity in that cloud that passed around Krause this afternoon. First part of that storm missed Cherryville pretty much entirely, but then some rain about 5:45 this evening. 2-2 pitch, swung on, foul tip caught by Jackson for out number 3, and Lincoln County goes in order in the 5th. And we go to the bottom of the 5th, still no score on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard.
Take 36% off. That's right, 36% off during the Samsung bestsellers at your nearest Hendrick Appliance location, including Samsung washers, dryers, and refrigerators. Plus, take 20% off Samsung's best-selling ranges and ovens. It's a red, white, and blue savings sale going on right now at your nearest Hendrick Appliance, 2689 East Main Street in Boger City, 4027 East Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia, and 1241 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby.
Bright, sunshiny day.
If you want to be treated like family, stop by the drugstore in Lincoln and Vale or Boger City, and you will get just that. The drugstore is locally owned and operated. George and his staff take great pride in giving all their customers fast, efficient, quality customer service. They can help you with any prescription or home health care need you may have. Find them on Facebook or at tdspharmacies.com. The drugstore would like to welcome you to their family.
Pennzoil is not just oil, it's Pennzoil. Choose from Pennzoil High Mileage Vehicle or Pennzoil Conventional or Pennzoil Platinum. The Pennzoil High Mileage Vehicle continuously cleans and protects engines with over 75,000 miles, helping reduce leaks and oil consumption while helping to keep your higher mileage engine clean to maintain responsiveness. Ask for Pennzoil High Mileage Vehicle. Available at Fastway Oil Change, 630 South Lafayette Street, Shelby. Pennzoil. Not just oil, it's Pennzoil.
Haley, do you take the color Crouching Tiger 4022 to cherish every day?
I do.
And Crouching Tiger 4022, do you take Haley's wall for as long as you match her decor?
I do.
You may now check out.
Find your soul paint at Ace. We'll help with the harmonious color palette of Clark & Kensington Paint and Primer in One, exclusively at Ace, the helpful place.
Clark Kensington Paint, found at your local Ace Hardware store. Ferguson's Ace Hardware, Highway 150 East in Cherryville.
For the swing and miss, 1-2 on Cherryville right fielder Cody Dallinger, left-handed hitter up here against Hayden Deal, the lefty on the hill for the Cardinals. Oh, and Bumgar about run him up.
He did. I think he came across the plate, but it might have been a little low, and I think that's why he held off.
He clinched.
He did.
Changed his mind in a split second. 2-2 on Dallinger. Now the pitch, and this one is lifted to right field, but right fielder hardly moves to make the catch. Left fielder.
Other right field.
The other right, your other right field.
All depends on which view you got, right?
I know. I'm always backwards for some reason. Always turned around. Caleb Nairn, second baseman, 5-3 ground out his first time. He tried to bunt his way aboard, leading off the bottom of the third.
Milton, that was the first ball, that fly ball for Dellinger, the first fly ball out allowed by Hayden Deal tonight. Everything else has been a ground ball.
That pitch from the left-hander Deal against the left-handed hitter Nairn in there for a strike. Wind and the pitch. Foul ball, third base side. 0-2 on Nairn. Another lefty coming up on deck, top of the order, Josh Bean. Got the three lefties coming up this inning against the left-hander Deal. And it's fouled back by Nairn, still alive at 0-2. Nairn, part of that double play, to get East Lincoln in the third inning to pop up to second along the right field line, and he was able to throw Ortiz out trying to score as he tagged up at third and tried to score. And that pitch comes inside, 1-2 on Narron. 1-2 count, 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of the fifth, no score.
Hard to believe. Bottom of the fifth, it's 8 o'clock.
And the pitch is ball 2.
Milton, we played 59 minutes officially, and we're in the bottom of the fifth inning.
Go ahead and give our station IDs, WLON Lincoln, WOHS Shelby, WCSL Cherryville, and KTCBroadcasting.com on the internet. 2-2 pitch. There's a fly ball to left, going to get down for a base hit.
Yes, it is.
For Narron.
Again, that's the second now consecutive, Milton, that Cherryville's been able to get some lift on. That's a good sign for Cherryville Post 100 hitters against Hayden Deal.
5 hits now for Post 100.
Terry Reinhardt tells me that he's down up in the Ladies Dixie State Tournament in Lillington. Boger City, which is not too far away, Boger City Optimist has come back with 2 state champions, 5 and 6 years old and 7 and 8 year old. 2 state champions for Boger City this year.
All right.
Future bright.
Future bright. And Reinhardt umpires?
Yeah, I always say, Milton, when he leaves to go on Saturdays, he's going to ruin some kid's day.
Oh, man. Well, as long as it's not a Dallas Cowboys fan, we'll be all right.
He is.
I know Terry is. I say as long as that kid's not a Cowboy fan. 1 ball and no strikes on Bean.
Yes, Terry is for sure.
Oh, yeah. Yes, he is. And the 1-0 pitch. Curveball in there for a strike. 1-1 to Beam. Lefty-lefty matchup. Beam has grounded out to second twice tonight against Deal in that leadoff spot. 1 out, 1 on here. Bottom of the fifth. And the runner going.
Yes, he does.
Pitch is inside for a ball. Throw to second.
Wow.
And he's safe.
Yep, must have just slid outside and around him because the ball beat him there. But a good slide, Milton, by Narron to get around the tag.
Sure was. 2-1 to count on Bean. I thought Narron was out for sure, but like I say, he avoided the tag.
Yeah, Dave Brown, the umpire that was down at second to make the call, right on top of it.
And so it's 2-1 on Beam, runner now in scoring position for Cherryville. Good opportunity here for Post 100 with 1 out.
Would it be proper to say the go-ahead run at second?
Yeah, scoreless tie, yep. Strike call there, 2-2 now on Bean. Cherryville had last inning runners at first and second with 1 out and hit into a double play. 2-2 pitch here to Beam. Oh, that caught the catcher.
Yes, it did.
Ouch.
Foul tipped off the bat of Beam, and then
Bumgarner says, I'll give you a moment.
Caught the catcher in the foot or somewhere. Don't know exactly, but seems to be okay.
Yeah. All right, still 2-2 on Josh Beam. Bowden, the catcher for Lincoln County, is okay. We're ready to go. And Deal steps off. And now the 2-2 pitch. Look to second. Pitch is bounders. This is a slow bouncer to second base. Ortiz in time to first.
Yeah, Ortiz had to make a good play, Milton, and a good throw, and he did both.
Now we'll go to third.
We know about Beam's speed. He got down the line in a hurry, but got him by about a half a step.
That's 3 times Beam's hit it to Ortiz. That one the toughest play Ortiz has had to make tonight.
That is strange to see that somebody has made outs in the book the same way 3 consecutive times. And
4-3 ground outs. Brings up Huff, who's 1 for 2 tonight. Takes a strike there. Huff last at bat. First pitch swinging. Got a base hit up the middle. 0-1 to count on Huff here. 2 down now. Shoemaker on deck. Go ahead and run 90 feet away for Post 100. And Huff fouls it straight back, 0-2. Brad Huff, the shortstop. What's going on there?
Kevin said we just jinxed ourselves about the speed of the game. And also sent talking about turning the crowd mics down here in the press box a little bit.
We tried that already. 0-2 on Huff. Nairn at third and 2 out. Brad Huff batting second in the order tonight. Pitch from the left-hander deal. Inside. 1-2. Thanks to Andre Bush, our camera operator out there on the Henry Dome tonight.
And our technician.
And, he's worked on the
stuff here and getting us back in order.
David operating cameras and doing radio with me, Milton Baker. And it's 1-2 on Huff. And the pitch. Ball 2.
Wow.
Close.
It was.
Good eye. Deuce is wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Batter number 2 in the order for Cherryville, Huff. Nairn at third. And the pitch from Hayden Deal for Lincoln County is swung on and missed.
Foul tip right in the mid.
Yep. That'll do it. Cherryville leaves the go-ahead run on third, and that'll do it in the 5th. We've played 5 and still no score. In the inning, the summary, no runs on 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. And the score 0-0 on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard.
Your reasons for a personal loan are as individual as you are. As a community bank, we understand that. We're the bank with the focus on service. So we'll help you design a loan plan that fits your needs and your budget. Talk to us about your personal reasons for a personal loan. First National Bank, hometown banking since 1874. Member FDIC.
Hauser Drug Store on the corner in downtown Cherryville has been Cherryville's hometown pharmacy since 1935, and they know you by name. For durable medical equipment such as wheelchairs, oxygen, walkers, CPAPs and BiPAPs, lift chairs, and diabetic supplies too, like strips and lancets. Hauser Drug bills Medicare and most all private insurances. And does your pharmacy make home deliveries? Hauser Drug in Cherryville does. It's service after the sale.
Good luck to Post 100 Baseball from Hauser Drug.
For breakfast, lunch, or dinner, it's Mitchum's Kitchen in Vail. Now open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Sunday. Try their all-you-can-eat pancake special. All you can eat for only $3.99 every day. And don't forget about the big Sunday lunch specials. Every day is a great day to eat at Mitchum's Kitchen in Vail. Open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Call 704-276-1155 for all of your catering needs too.
Scoreless tie here, and he line drives a base hit to left field. First pitch from King.
That's the first hit for Lincoln County by anybody that's not named Clay Hodges tonight.
That's right. Only the 3rd hit for the Cardinals.
And the bad news is, Milton, it's Clay Hodges' turn.
Yeah, he's got 2 doubles before Ortiz hit. The only hits for Lincoln County tonight off King. The 2 doubles by Hodges. Hodges left-handed batter up. And if you're thinking, here comes Coach Reynolds out, while he does, let me thank the folks down at Pat's Drive-In, our pregame meal sponsor throughout the year on WCSL broadcast of high school and Legion sports. Pat's Drive-In, 604 West Church Street in Cherryville. Call your orders in, 704-435-8833. Open Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. Serving breakfast 6 to 11, lunch and dinner 11 to 8.
Milton, you said it was good.
Delicious tonight as always. I got chili all over my shirt.
That means it's good.
Yeah, it means it's good. Good old juicy burger there. Saw some folks there tonight that I see here at the ball game tonight. Saw Calvin and Teresa Hastings there tonight. A bunch of other folks too coming to the game tonight. So there were a lot of folks talking about the ball game at Pat's Drive-In tonight. Place to be.
A lengthy meeting out there, but obviously Coach Reynolds making sure everything's straight because here's the deal. Nobody out. No score. Ortiz with good speed is at first, and Hodges with real good speed is at the plate.
Yeah, if you're thinking double play,
it'd be it'd have to be hit perfect for you to be able to do it.
Yeah. And Hodges is showing bunt, but he pulls the bat back now. And now he squared the bunt and takes the ball high.
Alexander coming way down that line. He certainly hopes Hodges don't take a hack at it.
Could lose a tooth that way.
Or worse.
Or worse. 1 ball and no strikes, and the pitch. And here's a bunt on the first base side. King will toss. Didn't get it.
He didn't. He flipped it underhand and flipped it too softly, Milton, and Hodges just outran it.
Yeah, it cost him. Bunt single for Hodges.
You could just see that unfolding as it happened. I guess that's going to be a hit, basically. I don't need any other way to score it other than a bunt single.
Yeah.
That's the speed of Hodges.
Back-to-back base hits, and that brings up Danny Sullivan, 0 for 2 on the night. Fly on a pop-up.
Now you wonder if Coach Bullock got one of his better hitters up there. Will he elect a bunt? Using one of his best hitters in the lineup. In a scoreless game, he may.
Look to second, no throw by King.
2-1, nobody out, Milton. First threat in a while for Lincoln County.
Yes, it is. Ortiz at second, Hodges at first, and the number 3 batter up, curved ball, strike called.
Inside corner. Now, if he could hit that spot on Sullivan or on any right-handed batter, he'd be in business all night. That'd be hard to hit.
0-1 to count. King trying to work out of trouble here in the 6th. Top of the 6th inning, no score. Cardinals threatening. Fastball, swung on a miss. And it's almost 2 strikes to Sullivan. A big out to get here, but another good hitter on deck. Jackson sets up on the outside part of the plate.
Trying to get Sullivan to chase it. This time he did not.
1-2 pitch, and it's a base hit to right field. Ortiz is coming around third.
Going to send him.
Coming home, and he will score.
And there goes Hodges to third on that throw to the plate, Milton.
And scoring on the RBI single by Sullivan to make it 1-0. Lincoln County scoring is Ortiz here in the 6th. Hodges all the way to third, and Sullivan board first. Still nobody out for Jacob Hoover. 1-0 now, Lincoln County Cardinals in the top of the 6th on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug TRT Trader Cell scoreboard. And Hoover, who's been hit by a pitch tonight and grounded out, 0 for 1.
And Milton, the big news is in this inning, still nobody out.
And the pitch, a ball. Lefty hitter here for Lincoln County, right-handed pitcher Heath King. Heath always confuses me because he bats left-handed, but he pitches right-handed. I always want to make him a left-handed pitcher, but that don't work that way all the time. Strike called.
It is a strike, 1-1 now to Hoover. Cherryville looking for a double play ball. Lincoln County looking to bust it open.
And it's low, 2-1.
There they go again.
3 straight hits by Lincoln County. Yeah, that's
we're in the 6th inning.
And the 2-1 pitch here to Hoover from Heath King. Fouled off. There's a John Brown Allstate Insurance in the parking lot foul ball.
And that may be a needed call. That one over there toward the cars. I see West Lincoln head coach Alan Chapman in the bleachers over here on the left side tonight. Watching some of his players.
The 2-2 pitch. Grounder to second. Run will score. They'll get the 4-3 put out on Hoover. He'll get an RBI on the ground out, and there's one away.
A little surprised Milton they didn't elect to go to the lead, not the lead runner, but the runner going to second. But you know what? You make the sure play, because if you turn and throw that thing out into left field, then you really got a mess.
So 2-0 Lincoln County with 1 out now and a man at second base, and the batter up is Bradley Hallman. Hallman, right-handed batter, 0 for 2 on the night. We got time. Among other celebrities here tonight, celebrities who
Celebrity night at the park.
Were at Pat's Drive-In and who are now here at the game. West Bean. And here's a bunt back to the pitcher. Only play will be to first. King
got a hurry
back. He didn't have time to tarry on that one. They got Hallman by a step. 1-3 put out. Down to third. Sullivan 2 out now. Dean Lukes is here tonight, and he was at Pat's Drive-In night. All the hip cats were at Pat's Drive-In tonight. Batter up is Nick Savoy. And it's swung on a miss, strike one. And
boy, the air knocked off. It sure is starting to get hot in here.
0-1 pitch, and it's fouled back. 0-2.
I heard him talking about it's cold enough to hang meat in here. I said, wait a minute, it's never been that cold in here.
No, it's more than that. 0-2 on Savoy. Runner at third, 2 out now. 2 runs in for the Lincoln County Cardinals, who have broken the scoreless tie here in the 6th. And the pitch, ground ball to short. Huff scoops it up, throw in time, and that'll do it for the Cardinals. But 2-run score, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 runner left. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 2-0 Lincoln County on a Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard.
Here's your receipt.
What are some of the greatest moments in sports? For me, I think of the basketball games in my uncle's driveway when I was a kid. He wasn't just my uncle, he was a friend. When he died, his funeral allowed me to share what he meant to me. It was a meaningful funeral for a life worth celebrating. As a member of the National Funeral Directors Association, the staff at Carpenter's Funeral Home understand the importance of creating a meaningful funeral service for a life worth celebrating. For more information, call Carpenter's Funeral Home at 704-435-6711. Carpenter's Funeral Home, excellence in cremation and funeral services.
Shane Calloway invites you to see Cherryville Printables for your sports embroidery, screen printing, and promotional items. Plus, if you're a member of a sports team, the new Cherryville Printables sells uniforms and sporting good apparel, including the New Era and Flex Fit hats. Plus name brand apparel, including Nike, Augusta, Holloway, Ashworth, Adidas, Carhartt, and Dry Duck. And they can personalize any item. And be sure to ask them about their special fundraising pricing. See their products in Medical Center Pharmacy or call 704-200-3741. That's Shane Calloway and Cherryville Printables, 704-200-3741.
Community minded, just like you. Community minded, that's for sure, it's true.
You care about the future of this community. You grew up here. You've raised a family here. Your life is here. So is ours.
Carolina Trust Bank. Member FDIC.
Community minded, just like you.
Cherryville Self Storage is your complete storage center. They have units from 5x5 up to 10x30. They also sell moving supplies such as locks, slips, covers, rope, and more. Cherryville Self Storage is the first storage facility in Cherryville and also has the newest units in town. They're also the only storage facility in the surrounding area with climate-controlled units. All storage units have 24-hour access and have paved lots for your convenience. Units are also monitored by security cameras as well as treated monthly for pest control. Office and units are located at the corner of Elm and Main Street, 300 Main Street at Suite A in Cherryville. Call the office at 704-435-4909 or come by and see Phyllis, Carolyn, and Larry today.
Cherryville down 2-0, and it's ball 2. Alexander on deck. Lincoln County Cardinals breaking the scoreless tie in the top of the 6th. And the pitch outside, 3-0 to high.
This team playing with a lot of confidence, actually. Lincoln County is after a 3-game sweep of Caldwell.
Mm-hmm. And that's ball 4 to high, so a walk with 1 out. And that is the first walk issued, right, by Deal?
I think you're right. Don't see one. Yeah. Lewis Carpenter says we're coming in loud and clear. Say hello to Lewis.
All right,
listening
Lewis,
tonight.
Listening over in Lincoln, I imagine.
I would think.
That's where he lives now.
But you might find Lewis anywhere.
You could be. Could be at a ballpark near you. Here is Brandon Alexander, 0 for 2 tonight. A strikeout and a fielder's choice for the big third baseman Alexander. Throw to first. High, not going anywhere. Game 3 of this series. Go back to East Lincoln tomorrow night. And
that's where we'll be.
be there.
As Milton says, weather permitting.
Except WOHS crew
Right.
will be at Hickory, weather permitting. They were rained
Hopefully.
out in Hickory tonight. So that's why we have our Shelby audience enjoying this broadcast, we hope. 1 ball and no strikes to count. And the pitch. Bouncer to first. First baseman's got it. And he'll toss it to the pitcher who's not there in time. Base hit for Alexander. Pitcher,
So how about that?
Pitcher just tardy getting there.
I think, yeah. Well, you can't be thinking if the pitch, you got to cover on every single play, but it's probably in his mind that the play was going to go to second. Then when he realized it wasn't, it was too late to recover.
All right, so Cherryville trying to rally from a 2-run deficit here, brings up Dalton Towery. Towery has singled his last time up. I believe that was an infield single for Towery in the hole at shortstop. And the pitch here is outside, ball 1.
Milton, speaking of Lewis, he and Dennis Davis back on the post-game show this year on WLON, WCSL, WOHS, Friday night post-game show after the football games along with Terry Reinhardt. So looking forward to that.
And
not that far away, is it?
No, it's not. And there's a strike, 1-1 on Towery.
I want to say 5 weeks from Friday, so that'd be 37 days from today, kickoff. How about that? Not that long.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 2 on for Cherryville, bottom of the 6th. Down 2-0, and the pitch from Deal, the left-hander outside. 2-1 to Towery.
I know Lewis looking forward to football season. I enjoy it a whole lot, and I love it. But I don't know if I enjoy it more than Lewis. Obviously not more. I hope I'm equal to his.
I'm looking forward as that goes foul by off the bat of Towery. John Brown, All-State Insurance foul ball. 2-2 count. I'm looking forard to the new
facility.
Stadium.
Wow,
yeah,
I mean,
at
it
Cherryville.
Looks very sharp, very state-of-the-art looking. If you haven't seen it, ride by on 150 and check it out.
I don't know how to get in there.
Looks good.
Where are the stairs?
Special pass.
Well, I mean, where are the stairs? I haven't even been out there. I'll have to find out come football season. 3-2 now on Towery.
And a whole new schedule coming up this year, new conference alignment. A lot of teams playing teams that they've never seen before or haven't seen in a long time. Cherryville's schedule really be shaking up.
3-2 pitch, and here's a fly ball to left, not deep. Left fielder's got it for out number 2.
Hoover making the catch, his second put out of the inning.
So 2 fly out to left, and in between, sort of sandwiching a walk and a hit. It's going to be up to Hunter Jackson here. Hunter's been Mr. Clutch hitter throughout the season for Cherryville. See what he can do here tonight. 0 for 2, ground out and a double play ground out.
Shelby Crest in the same conference. Think about that. That's the first time in many years. Since 84, Richard says, that those two schools play each other every year, but first time in a conference game since 84.
High ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes on Hunter Jackson. First base, Alexander. Second base, High. 2 down now, and that's ball 2.
For Cherryville Post 100, Milton trailing 2-0 here in the bottom of the 6th. You know, some of these opportunities like this may not keep coming. Need to capitalize if they're going to get back in this game and series.
And the pitch. And there's a drive by Jackson. Left field. Hoover back, and it is at the base of the fence. 1 run will score. Here comes Alexander. He'll hold up at third. A double and an RBI for Hunter Jackson. Hit it over Hoover's head in left field.
Milton,
and it's a 2-1 ball game.
Big timely hit, one that Cherryville Post 100 desperately needed there, finally scoring, and a little confidence builder as they score with 2 outs.
And that'll bring up Dellinger. Dellinger with 2 out and runners at second and third. And Cherryville could take the lead perhaps here on a hit in the outfield by Dellinger. But he's 0 for 2, lefty-lefty matchup. It's been a tough matchup for the bottom 2 in the order here, Dellinger and Narron. Although Narron did have a base hit his last time up, so I stand.
Starting to scatter some hits around now.
There's a strike to Dellinger.
Hit total up to 7.
Dellinger wants time as Coach Reynolds wants to talk. And we'll remind you folks again to visit Pat's Drive-In, 604 West Church Street in Cherryville, where all the baseball fans hang out. Not a lot of them. If they all went in there, you'd be pretty crowded. Open Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. with breakfast, lunch, and dinner. 6 days a week, closed on Sunday. All right, here we go. 0-1 into Dellinger, and he shows bunt, pulls the bat back, takes it for a strike. 0-2 now, Cody Dellinger. Normally bats leadoff, but down in the number 8 spot tonight against this left-hander Deal. And he's 0 for 2 on the night. Alexander at third, Hunter Jackson at second. And the pitch fouled off. Look out there.
How about that?
Top of the dugout.
I don't know if I hit one of the, where the bent blowers, whatever they are down there.
Yeah, some kind of
missiles, missile launchers.
Yeah, torpedo. I don't know what those are. Came close.
Well, now it's rained so much, they could be torpedo launchers.
0-2 still on Dellinger, and the pitch. And he struck him out.
Yes, he did.
And that'll do it for Cherryville, but Cherryville pulls within a run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 big runners left on. We played 6. 2-1 Lincoln County. Mr. Sparky, House Drug, TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard.
Got a building project in the near future? Then see Don or Tracy Lyles at College Building Supplies in Dallas, right across from Gaston College. You'll find material for treated decks, storage buildings, and even galvanized metal. Save too on roof cement and cement blocks. College Building Supply in Dallas has vinyl windows in all sizes as low as $69. Get quotes from kitchen cabinets, shingles, exterior siding, and even dog houses. College Building Supplies, Highway 321 in Dallas, across from Gaston College. Open Monday through Saturday.
Your full-service service center for your automobile is Rick's Automotive on East Main Street in Cherryville. They do it all at Rick's Automotive. Rick Walker and his staff is dedicated at providing you the best in automotive care. From an oil change to a tune-up, from a tire alignment to a full set of new tires, from heaters to air conditioners, you can get it done at Rick's Automotive. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30. Rick's Automotive, 1001 East Main Street in Cherryville. Call 435-3801. Golf carts are the specialty at R&M Motors in Cherryville. No matter where you live, it's well worth the drive to R&M Motors in Cherryville for your custom-made golf carts. Prices start at only $18.50, and all carts come with a 30-day warranty. Come see the selection today. They're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, Saturdays 8:30 till 2. And be sure to check out R&M Pawn and Trade and R&M Motor Tire and Automotive Care, all located on the Dallas-Cherryville Highway, 1 mile outside of Cherryville. Call 704-445-0103.
I don't want to miss out.
7, 8, 9 spots for Lincoln County. Seymour, first pitch in the dirt, ball 1 from Heath King. Seymour, DH tonight. Right-handed batter is 0 for 2. I'll pop up my line out tonight. And the 1-0 pitch found straight back. 1-1. That's one of those in the old days that might have snuck in this press box. The backstop was lower and the windows weren't here. Danny throwing out Werther's again like he's in a Christmas parade over here. Merry Christmas, Danny.
In July.
He said Happy New Year. 2-1 on Seymour. 2-1 count.
The bad thing is it'll be here before you know it.
It will. I'm looking forward to fall anyway.
Mm-hmm. Always do.
Yeah, foul ball, 2-2. Look forward to the holidays too, but I just
can't wait to spend that money.
I just like, yeah.
I can't wait to eat. Put it that way.
2-2 pitch to Seymour. Curve ball, ground ball, base hit.
Just hit it at the right spot, Milton, between short and third.
Mm-hmm.
Not hit real hard, but hard enough to get through the hole.
Just where it had to be. Brings up Nathaniel Scoggins. Scoggins will fly out to left, fly out to center. So 0 for 2 tonight. So it's 2-1, Lincoln County in the top of the 7th. Both teams scoring their only runs of the game in the 6th inning. Cherryville getting 1 Rocky Bennett run. left 2 runners aboard. Had runners at second and third. Couldn't get them home. Just got 1 run out of that inning, did Cherryville.
Rocky, if you're listening to us at home, send me a message. How you doing?
Yep. And
we'd like to know.
Pitch is high, throw down to first by Hunter Jackson and Seymour back in. Ball 1 on Scoggins. Yep, hey to Rocky Bennett. Hey to Dango, wherever Dango is.
I saw him. Yes, sir.
Is he here?
Yes, he is. Just raised his hand. Good to see you, Dango.
And the bunt down the first base side, and it's fouled off. 1-1. 1-1 on Nathaniel Scoggins. No delay on the signal tonight.
No.
Because of the way we're...
Not unless Dango knew we were going to mention him.
That's right. He's got ESPN.
That's right.
1-1 count. And the pitch. Strike 2.
And there for a strike at the knees.
1 ball, 2 strikes. To Scoggins. Bowden on deck. Nobody out. Runner at first for Lincoln County up 2-1. Heath King on the hill for Cherryville in the pitch. Pop fly. Yep. Center fielder Beam has to wait on it forever to come down. It does right in his glove. Ain't it funny how that happens?
It is. Beam making the play now for the first out here in the 7th.
J.T. Bowden, 2 strikeouts on the night for the number 9 batter catcher, J.T. Bowden.
We are Milton in the 7th, a 2-1 Lincoln County lead. They already lead in the series 1-0. So,
runner going, and this is a drive to left field. It'll get down for a base hit. Towery scoops it up, throws to third, and it's going to be close, but he's in there.
Yes, he is. Good hard running is what got him there, Milton. That's Seymour. And he, the ball was out in front of him. He didn't really get a good jump around second. I hesitated, and I don't know if he did step and pick up the ball, but it was really all on him to run as hard as he did and get to third.
And that'll bring up the top of the order, Randall Ortiz, who singled and scored in the 6th. He's 1 for 2. He's also walked on the night. So Lincoln County threatening to build on their 2-1 lead here in the top of the 7th with runners on the corners. 1 away here. Ortiz, a right-handed batter. And a pitch from King. He bunts it to King. And the runner at third will stay put, and he threw to first.
Yes, he did.
And he almost threw it away.
Well, you probably could hear in here that the throw over to first was a little high. Now, here's what surprises me right there. I thought the bunt would be to try and get the runner in. The runner stayed put at third. He didn't even attempt to break home.
And then you got 3 for 3, Clay Hodges, the batter, 2 doubles and a single and a run scored. And there's 2 out with first base open. And
I heard Danny making a good point. Yeah, you can't really walk Hodges with Sullivan over there.
No, you're going to have to just...
Strong back-to-back hitters here for Lincoln County.
Second and third now, 2 down.
This is a big point in the game and the series both here for Cherryville Post 100.
Ball breaks in there for a strike.
Can they come away trailing 2-1, or will it be 3 or even 4-1?
Yeah. 0-1 to count on Hodges. Cherryville fans on the edge of their seat here. And the pitch. Curveball, strike 2.
Yes, it is. 2 breaking pitches that must have fooled Hodges. He hadn't taken a hack at either one of them.
Those 12-6. They just drop right in there. 0-2 on Clay Hodges. Now what will King throw the left-handed hitter here? Catcher sets up outside, and Hodges fouls it off. John Brown Allstate Insurance foul ball. Parking lot special there.
Did we hear metal?
I don't know. It bounced awful hard off of something, maybe the asphalt. 0-2 to Hodges. Second and third, the runners, 2 out here. 2-1 score. Cardinals lead, and here's a foul ball, first base side toward the dugout. And it's still
throwing it around a little bit.
King trying to take care of one of Lincoln County's best hitters here, Clay Hodges. 3 for 3 night. Went 4 for 5 last night.
Yes, he did. Very, very hot. He and the man in the on-deck circle. Both hot for this team.
0-2 pitch. Curveball. First base side. Base hit.
Yes, it is. At least one will score.
1 scores, and that'll do it as they throw back in. Now Hodges going to second on the throw.
I am shocked, but a break for Cherryville Post 100 that they did not send the runner. Bowden, not Milton. I thought he would have scored easily.
Seymour scores to make it 3-1. Bowden goes to third and stays there. Hodges a single and then advanced to second on the throw. And that brings up Danny Sullivan then with 2 out. Sullivan 1 for 3, an RBI single in the 6th.
Milton Clay Hodges has 8 hits in 9 trips to the plate. He struck out his first time up last night. Since that, 8 consecutive hits in this series.
Incredible performance in the pitch. Sullivan, high fly ball, right center. Who's it going to be? Right fielder makes the catch for out number 3.
Big out
for Cherryville. And it's 1 run for Lincoln County on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 runners left on base. We go to the bottom of the 7th. And Lincoln County leads Cherryville. Mr. Sparky, Hauser Drug, TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard 3-1. We'll be back.
A lot of people are switching to natural gas lately because natural gas appliances cost a lot less to operate than those using propane or electricity. In fact, a typical family could save up to $1,000 a year just by switching from propane to natural gas. But that's not all. To learn more about natural gas and to find out how much money you could save by switching, visit psncenergy.com/choosegas. That's psncenergy.com/choosegas. Natural gas from PSNC Energy, making everyday life better.
Where can you get the highest quality in electrical service at a price that you can afford? From Dellinger Electric of Cherryville. Gary Dellinger invites you to give them a call for a quote on your commercial or residential electrical needs. Call 704-435-0705. No matter the job, Dellinger Electric of Cherryville can handle it. They feature weekend and holiday service. So before you pay an extraordinary price for an ordinary electrical job, call on Dellinger Electric of Cherryville. 704-435-0705.
When the septic tank backs up, Dennis Willis Septic Service in Cherryville is the name to remember. Dennis Willis services, repairs, and installs all types of septic tanks. They have pump-out tanks, too. Call Dennis Willis for septic tank service at 704-435-2326. Again, that's 704-435-2326 for professional, fair, and honest work from a name you've trusted for years. Dennis Willis Septic Tank Service of Cherryville. Again, that's 704-435-2326.
David Keeper, I've worked with Davids and everything over the years. I just had a flashback.
Do want to mention one guy got us tonight on the TuneIn app, Monty Mosteller. Want to say hello to him. Now, the only thing about Monty sending me messages, you see what happens when he sends me one? He got that old nasty Yankee logo that pops up on my phone.
It would be in your way of thinking there, wouldn't it? All right, for Cherryville, down by 2 again. Bottom of the 7th, Narren, Beam, and Huff. 9, 1, and 2 spots for Cherryville, getting late in this ball game, and Cherryville trails in the series 1-0 already, and could ill afford to lose a home game here in this series.
I think you're right, Milton. I don't think they want to have to know they got to beat Lincoln County 3 in a row.
That's what it would come down to if Cherryville doesn't rally for a victory here tonight. They'd have to win 3 in a row starting tomorrow night at Lincoln County, at East Lincoln. Narren, who singled his last time up 1 for 2 today, takes a strike there, lefty-lefty matchup. Hayden Deal, the starter for the Cardinals, gave up 1 run in the 6th, but able to...
Boy, they got good starting pitching the first 2 games of this series.
Yeah, there's ball 1. Deal gave up the 1 run in the 6th. Cherryville had runners 2nd and 3rd, and a strikeout with 2 out. Cherryville couldn't get any more home. And here's a little blooper off the handle. Pop up to 3rd for Narren.
Didn't know if it would hang up in the air long enough or not for Holman to get to it, but he did, Milton, and squeezes it for the first out. You know, we mentioned earlier that Jacob Hoover's brother's playing up in Cooperstown.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at the final inning tonight, the Piedmont Pirates trail 5-4, and Lane Hoover a walk-off 3-run homer to win again. Now, this is like his 5th home run he's hit in that tournament up there. So somebody's going to be getting a great player in a couple years, as Jacob Hoover's brother is a star in the making. He's probably in the, I want to say he's the 7th grader right now, a rising 8th grader. So playing up in Cooperstown, they're now 7-1, and he's hit like 5 homers, including a grand slam.
Josh Bean, the batter, first pitch a strike from Deal. Next one high. 1-1 strike on Beam, who's 0 for 3. 3 ground outs to second tonight. And the 1-1 pitch is ball 2, 2-1.
Looking for base runners anyway, Milton.
I know, and he backed up on that one. Kind of lean into. Easy for me to say.
Yeah.
2-1 pitch, and it's high. What do you know about the young man Ortiz who was hitting? Was he hit in the face last night?
Never did find out.
Did you?
No, I never did find out. I didn't hear a thing. We'll see if anybody else in here might know.
All right, it's 3-1 on Beam, and that one hits him. It did get plunked after all. I bet he says, "There, Baker, you satisfied? I got hit by a pitch." So shut your mouth, Baker. No, he wouldn't say that. He's a nice guy. Beam goes down to first, 1 out for Brett Huff. The tying run coming to bat here for Cherryville. Huff, 1 hit on the night. 1 for 3 this evening, 2 strikeouts, and a single in the middle of them.
Coach Reynolds headed out.
Yeah, you're going to check on Beam. Yeah. Beam called into action on the mound last night, and maybe needed again. So check on Josh Beam right now, and we'll just update our listeners on what's going on tonight. WOHS fans tuned in tonight, expecting to hear Shelby at Hickory. That game rained out. They'll play game 2, try to tomorrow night at Hickory. This is game 2 tonight, Lincoln County at Cherryville, the 3rd round playoffs, best 3 out of 5. Lincoln County leads the series 1-0 and leads the game here 3-1 in the bottom of the 7th. Cherryville batting, 1 out, 1 on, and number 2 man in the order, Brett Huff, to face Hayden Deal, the left-hander. And this one's lifted to center. Center fielder back, Hodges backhand, chases it down, and now Beam has to fly back to first.
No substitute for speed, and Clay Hodges out in center field has it, Milton. That's the only reason he got to that ball right there. It was hit well.
And that'll bring up Tyler Shoemaker. Shoemaker gave one a ride his last time up, but just got under it. And he'll talk to Coach Reynolds here with 2 down in the 7th for Cherryville, down by 2 runs.
Milton, you were asking about Ortiz, and Ryan Herman, Lincoln Times sports reporter, telling me that he actually turned and it caught him in the back of the head. It did hit the helmet, but it still hit hard enough that it just shook him up a little bit, but at least it did catch helmet.
So he's okay because he's obviously playing tonight. And the coach comes out for Lincoln County Cardinals quickly here with Shoemaker waiting to hit for Cherryville. Tyler Shoemaker, the designated hitter, batting 3rd in the order. And with that, the runner at first, Beam, will have a quick word with Coach Reynolds because the meeting on the mound's already broke up.
People moving everywhere out there.
I tell you what, yeah. And Shoemaker says, let me go over there and see if I can get in on the conversation with Coach Reynolds. And Beam, but it was a short one because now we're ready to play ball.
Don't keep any secrets from me is what they were saying. Tell me too.
Yeah. Shoemaker, right-handed hitter, waits here. 0 for 3 on the night, foul ball.
Yeah, he was on top of that one, Milton. Had a good cut at it, fouled it straight back.
Tyler did reach on an error in the 1st and got around to 3rd later on in the inning, left stranded at 3rd. Neither team scored until the 6th inning. And a runner going, and the pitch
He got a great jump, Milton. He got such a jump, the catcher won't even think about throwing it down. Easy stolen base for Beam.
1-1 on Shoemaker. It's 3-1 here in the bottom of the 7th. Lincoln County scored 2 runs in the 6th. Cherryville 1 in the bottom of the 6th. Lincoln County got that run back in the top of the 7th. Now Cherryville trying to do something here with 2 out and a man at second. 1-1 pitch is a ball low.
That's it. Could be a huge stolen base here for Cherryville Post 100 because if Shoemaker can deliver a 2-out hit, it'll pull Cherryville Post 100 to within 1 run. I got to think Coach Reynolds is sending Josh Beam all the way.
2-1 pitch And it is a ground ball hit at the shortstop. He gloves it. Throw to first in time, and that'll do it for Cherryville. They leave that man at second base, and there's no runs in the inning on no hits, no errors, one left. We played 7 on the Mr. Sparky House Drug TRT Trotter Sales scoreboard. Still 3-1, Lincoln County over Cherryville.
Bruce isn't sure why he's out here, but this happens every time Aunt Betty and her allergies come to town, doesn't it, Bruce? But now, Train can help downtrodden animals like Bruce. A Train Clean Effect system removes up to 99.98% of the allergens from all the air that it heats or cools, so your owners will never choose Aunt Betty over you again. Let's go find your family a Train dealer.
Your Train Comfort Specialist is Roland Black Heated and Cooling. Call 704-865-1375. Roland Black Heated and Cooling.
It's hard to stop a train.
Mention this radio ad and take $1 off each bag of Neutrina feed you purchase from St. Ace Hardware in Lincoln. Offer good for Neutrina River Run dog food, starting at $17.99 for a 50-pound bag. Also good on Neutrina Country Feeds layer pellets, starting at $13.49 for a 50-pound bag. And Neutrina Wrangler Horse Feed in pellet or sweet, starting at $8.99 for a 50-pound bag. And mention this radio ad and get $1 off each bag you purchase. St. Ace Hardware, Highway 150 West, 27 intersection in Lincoln.
In the nation, they go by Guardian, Lifesaver, and Friend. At Nationwide Insurance, we just call them agents. We put members first because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation that cares.
Nationwide is on your side.
Your Nationwide insurance agent in Cherryville is Sandy Cunningham Nationwide Insurance, 1608 East Church Street. Call 704-445-1990.
Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and Affiliates, Columbus, Ohio. Subject to underwriting guidelines, review, and approval.
Series with the Cardinals. And the batter is Jacob Hoover. Hoover against King. Hoover 0 for 2 with a been hit by a pitch. Bouncer to second baseman and a throw in time. Hoover down 4-3, 1 pitch, 1 out for Bradley Hallman. Hallman 0 for 3 tonight. And Savoy on deck.
Yeah, I want to get on, if I get a chance to talk to Jacob Hoover, I'll say, well, you got a long way to go to catch up to your little brother.
No, you might just fire him up for the rest of the year. Here's the pitch to Hallman. A strike from King.
I'm sure he wishes little brother, well, probably wishes he could have went up there with him and enjoyed that.
Oh, yeah. 0-1 pitch coming up from King, and there's a line drive base hit to center field for Hallman.
That one hit pretty hard off the bat of Hallman. Lincoln County adds another hit.
9, is that right?
1, 2. I think I've got 10, but now we'll double check.
I'll come up with 9, but maybe I missed one. Maybe I didn't add right one in.
I got 9.
Okay.
I see him double on one line.
Well, of the 9 hits, Hodges has 4.
Yes, he does. I'm just amazed that 8 consecutive after striking out the first time up last night.
Mm-hmm. Savoy ready to go here after talking with his coach at third base.
Now, Richard, I'll tell you a stat here in a minute.
Here's the curveball in for a strike from King.
Richard knows Denny Hoover, too, and you have to pry stuff out of Denny to get him to tell anything about his sons. He don't like to brag on them. I asked him I said, tell me what Lane has done in this tournament in Cooperstown.
Throw to first safe.
This is unbelievable. 18 for 23 with 8 home runs.
Oh, my goodness. There'll be a pro scout wanting to sign in.
I'll tell you a story on him in a minute, too.
0-1 pitch to Savoy. Swung on missed.
He won this local competition, so they sent him down to Atlanta Stadium to compete in regionals, and they set him up where the kids hit the ball and everything. So they judge it on how, for some reason they judge it on how straight you hit it and how far, and they couldn't judge lanes because the first 2 he hit went up in the bleachers. So they asked him if he could hit again.
Oh my goodness! Pitch is high and the throw down the first, runner back. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes on Savoy. Samoa 0 for 3. 2 ground outs and a fly out tonight. 3-1, Lincoln County, top of the 8th. 1 out, 1 on. Runner going. Pitch swung on and missed. Throw to second won't be in time. A strikeout. Wait a minute now. They're going to call him out because the batter.
Might be catcher interference.
Was a catcher interference.
Yeah.
No, it's a double play.
Okay, gotcha.
Batter. I guess the batter.
I just wondered why he was going to first.
I know. I don't think he knows why he's down there. The batter walked in front of Hunter Jackson, so it's a double play.
So it was strike 3.
Mm-hmm.
Strike 3, and also interference on the batter, not allowing the catcher to make the throw to second base.
So a 2-6, I guess you score that put out, or what? Batter?
Yeah, probably
okay.
so. Sounds good to me.
Well, we'll do it. And that'll do it for Lincoln County in the 8th inning. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left. Go to the bottom of the 8th. And we've got still 3-1 Lincoln County over Cherryville. Mr. Sparky, how's your drug TRT trailer sales scoreboard?
Since 1900, the Stamey Funeral Home in Fallston has been serving the families of our area with the finest in funeral service. In 1998, the Tysinger family began to serve the families of the Cherryville community, and today are a proud member of that community, providing services with dignity and respect. Caring for your family like our own, that's their slogan. Come talk with manager Pete Kraft about the services they provide at the Stamey Cherryville Funeral Home, 405 North Dixie Street in Cherryville. The Car Store in Cherryville is your source for auto sales and service. Stop by and see the Jenkins boys for the best deals around on pre-owned vehicles. And now you can buy used tires for only $25 each. Or mention this radio ad or clip out the What's Up Shopper ad and save $5. Plus, they do inspections and get your oil changed for only $25, including 5 quarts of oil. Let them earn your business. The Car Store, Highway 150 East in Cherryville. Call 704-435-1988. Trailers for everything, and we mean it, at TRT Trailer Sales in Lincoln, 3302 Gastonia Highway. Trailers for hauling livestock, motorcycles, and cars. You'll find dump trailers, utility, and landscaping trailers. You'll find racing trailers with finished interiors, plus the tag-along and gooseneck trailers, insulated trailers with tack compartments and 110 packages. Call toll-free at 1-877-279-7465 or visit the website, trttrailersales.com.
And a right-hander, that'll bring up Cameron High against Salter. High is 2 for 2 with a walk and a run scored tonight.
He's one of the few bright spots offensively tonight for Cherryville Post 100. Been on every time he's been to the plate.
And Cherryville trails 3-1 in the bottom of the 8th here on their home field. Game 2 of the series, ground ball to second. Throw in time. 4-3 put out.
Is that a new second baseman? Oh,
it is.
Norton. Justin Norton, last night's pitcher.
Okay.
Norton probably in for Savoie, we're being told, at first base. So the new first baseman is?
We'll figure them out.
We will. It might be Hallman at first now.
Y'all will figure them out.
Hallman at first.
All right. Batter up for Cherryville, Brandon Alexander.
Yes. Nathaniel Scoggins. Yep.
Curve ball from Salter for a strike.
Throw down to second.
Yeah. Okay, so you got...
well, let me see if I can help you. Ortiz went to shortstop.
Okay.
Sullivan went to third base.
I can't
Bradley Hallman.
Sullivan went to third.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hallman is at first base. Norton into the game, we think, for Savoie's spot. Justin Norton at second base.
Thank you.
So all infielders right now are at either inserted into the game or in new positions.
And Alexander fouls it off. So 0-2 to Brandon Alexander. Dalton Tower on deck. Cherryville down by 2 runs here in the bottom of the 8th. 1 out, nobody on. 3-1 score. Mr. Sparky, how's your drug? TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard. Lincoln County trying to go up 2-0 in the series and take it back to East Lincoln. And here's a pop foul straight back out of play. Lincoln County wins here tonight. Then
well, you know,
Cherryville's backs are to the wall.
If you thought Justin Norton was dominant last night, and most folks did. Hayden Deal maybe allowed a few more hits tonight, but less runs. Only one run.
0-2 pitch to Alexander, and the check swing. It's dropped by the catcher. He'll throw to first to complete the strikeout. It'll go 2-3 on Alexander. And quickly 2 out for Dalton Towery then. 2 up, 2 down, and Dalton Towery, who's 1 for 3 on the night. Cherryville facing the new pitcher, Darren Salter, a right-hander. With Hunter Jackson on deck with 2 out. Towery will try to reach the tying run on deck for Cherryville, and the pitch is fouled off, strike 1.
Well, this Lincoln County team emerging, I don't know if they've ever been this deep in the playoffs. Richard says no, they have not. So they have been here. They didn't want. Okay, Richard says they were the semis in 07, but Caldwell swept them. So they actually have won a game. So it's the first time they've actually won a game in the semis.
0-2 pitch to Towery inside. 1-2 on Dalton Towery. Dalton Towery, right-handed hitter for Cherryville. Darren Salter, the relief pitcher here, starting the 8th for the Cardinals, and the 1-2 pitch inside.
That pitch is fooling me a little bit, man. I don't know if it's fooling Towery. I thought it was going to hit him.
Yeah.
And then it curved back in.
I think he was going to stand there and take one. All right, so Towery with the deuces wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Cherryville down by 2. In the bottom of the 8th. Towery asks for time. On plate umpire Kevin Baumgartner grants time. And now we're ready. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on a miss. Strike 3.
Wow.
And that'll do it for Towery. And Cherryville 3 up, 3 down in the 8th off of Salter. So we go to the top of the 9th, and it remains 3-1. Lincoln County Cardinals on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard.
The voice of Woody Durham calling the Hills games brought bright smiles to the faces of Tar Heel fans everywhere. Dr. John L. Cloninger III of Lincoln will brighten your smiles with professional cosmetic dentistry and smile enhancement procedures for everyone. Even Duke fans will smile at the work of this Tar Heel. The office of Dr. John L. Cloninger III is located at 904 Doncha Drive. For an appointment, call 704-735-0765. That's 704-735-0765. And John III says best wishes to all high school athletes.
At B&B Buildings, we've got your storage and workshop needs covered. Wood buildings, metal buildings, and playsets are available with easy rent-to-own terms available. Garages, carports, and pole barns are also available with financing available on approved credit. We currently have several factory markdowns and repos available in both the storage buildings and swing sets. Markdowns range from 5 to 20% off. So come by and see the friendly folks at B&B Buildings and finish your shopping here. 2104 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby and 2261 Lincoln Highway in Cherryville.
And they lived happily ever after.
Thanks, Mom.
Good night, honey.
Good night.
This moment is brought to you by Bennett Insurance Group, your local Erie insurance agent. For affordable insurance coverage in Cherryville, call Rocky at Bennett Insurance Group at 704-435-0271 and see how you can save. Bennett Insurance Group and Erie Insurance. We've got you covered. It's our true blue promise.
TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard, and pitch from King, curveball to Seymour, strike 1. Seymour singled and scored his last time up.
Milton, I want to say that you just said we're in the 9th. The game is not 2 hours old yet.
Quick Legion game here at Cherryville. And that's ball outside.
Pitchers duel most of the night, you know. Low scoring, 3-1 game. They move along quickly.
The pitch from King, a ball, strike.
That too.
A ball some days, a strike tonight.
Strike on the corner to knees, says Kevin Baumgartner. And he's the one counts, right?
That's right. I wouldn't argue with him. There's a fly ball to left field. Towery giving chase, and he gets it on the run.
Yes, he does. On the run. Hits into the fence pretty hard to foul territory. He actually caught the ball in fair territory. Nice long run for Towery, but a good catch out there in left field.
Ran into that fence in foul territory and might have shook him up for a moment.
Made my ribs hurt.
Scoggins, the batter, up 0 for 3. 3 flyouts tonight. Scoggins, the right fielder, right-handed batter for Lincoln County. A 2-run lead here in the top of the ninth for the Cardinals. The pitch from King. Ball high. 1 ball and no strikes on Nathaniel Scoggins. Game 3 tomorrow night at East Lincoln. And barring a terrible comeback, the Cardinals are going to have a commanding 2-0 lead. That fouled off of Hunter Jackson's headgear there.
That's why you wear it.
That's exactly right. You better be glad you didn't forget it.
That's right.
And he's going to be all right. Bumgarner will take the ball out halfway there to King, who meets him, and give Jackson a moment to recuperate there. Might have jarred him just a bit there. Bumgarner sweeps off home plate. Hunter Jackson will be leading off the bottom of the ninth for Cherryville. Jackson, Dellinger, and Nairn due up. And those last two are left-handed hitters for Cherryville, but they're not facing Deal anymore.
Right.
They might be facing Salter, or who knows. But
probably Salter. He's kind of been their closer guy this season.
1-1 pitch here, and it's a ground ball to short. Huff got it cleanly. And the throw dug out over there at first by High. 6-3. Put out 2 down for Bowden.
2 up and 2 down quickly.
Bowden. Right-handed hitter steps up for Lincoln County Cardinals. In the top of the ninth, 2 out, nobody on. A 2-run lead, Lincoln County. And the pitch. A strike called. Might be a strike today, might be a strike tomorrow.
Milton, I was checking this out, how clean this game's been. Only 1 error, and it came in the first inning. Lincoln County committed the only error, and that's way back in the first.
1-1 out of the count on Bowden. Neither team scored until the 6th, and Lincoln County scored 2 in the top of the 6th. Cherryville 1 in the bottom of the 6th, and then in the 7th inning, Lincoln County tagging on an insurance run, and that's where we stand, 3-1. 1-2 count now on Bowden.
And if you're wondering for Cherryville, 7, 8, and 9. Jackson, Dellinger, Nairn due up when post 100 comes in the bottom half of the ninth.
And a 1-2 pitch here in the dirt. But that's not your normal 8 and 9 hitter
right.
for Cherryville. They are there because of the lefty starting.
Yep. I got a lot of confidence in them, to be honest with you. I mean,
that's
what they can do.
Good hitters coming up.
Yep. Well, Cody Dellinger is usually a leadoff hitter.
Absolutely.
So think about it.
Yeah. And by the way, WOH fans, WHS listeners tonight, Post 82 fans, rained out at Hickory tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Big rainstorm earlier afternoon. 2-2 pitch, swung on, miss, drop, strike 3. Jackson will throw to first to complete the strikeout. 2-3, and that's going to do it for Lincoln County in the ninth. And we go to the bottom of the ninth. Cherryville's got to get 2 in this ball game, or they face being down 2-0 to Lincoln County in this series. At least got to get 2 here in the bottom of the ninth coming up. We'll be right back.
$500 off. $500 off any Big Dog X-Series mower from West End Sales in Vail. Bring in the ad from this week's What's Up Shopper and take $500 off any Big Dog X-Series mower. These mowers feature a big 26 horsepower Kawasaki engine and a big 52-inch cut. But that's not all. Bring in the same ad in the What's Up Shopper and take $50 off any Cub Cadet tiller in stock or any Land Pride mower in stock. Only from West End Sales, 110 Highway 18 North at the Highway 27 intersection in Vail.
Mr. Sparky, We're on time, you'll see, Mr. Sparky, or your repair is free.
Most people are not expecting an electrician to be in their home. They wait and call us when the power's out, something's smoking, or something's not working.
That's Rusty Wise of Mr. Sparky, America's on-time electrician. And Rusty, I've got this new widescreen TV. Can you guys help me with this?
Yes, we can actually mount the TV, install the mount, install the HDMI cables, the low voltage cables, and install the 120-volt outlet that it needs instead of that 6-foot drop cord you ran.
And now, surge protectors. Yours aren't the kind I see in the big box stores, are they?
Yes, there's whole panel surge protections that we hardwire in. I have a lifetime warranty.
Mr. Sparky, locally owned, people you can trust. They background and drug test every employee.
Call Mr. Sparky if you have any electrical needs. If you're sitting in the dark, something's smoking, or something's not working, give us a call.
They can do it all. Mr. Sparky.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
About that.
A loss here by Cherryville Knight. It means they have to win 3 in a row to keep going in the playoffs and qualify for that state tournament. Here's the pitch to Jackson. A ball.
And, you know, Milton, one of those, if it got that far, would probably have to be against Justin Norton again. So I don't think you'd see him again unless it did go 5 games, though.
And there's ball 2 from Salter. Hunter, his last time up, a RBI double in the 6th inning, hit it over the center fielder or left fielder's head, hit it over the left fielder's head, and scored the only run of the game. Cameron High came in to score on it. Only run of the game for Cherryville's count goes 3-0 on Jackson. Aaron Salter trying to finish things off. There's a strike. 3-1. Salter.
Well, you knew Jackson would be taking there. Cherryville got to have people on base in a 3-0 count. You may even see him take again here. Obviously, the Post 100 team's got to have runners aboard.
And there's a fly ball left field, but left fielder got a beat on it and makes the catch. He was swinging away on 3-1.
Yes, he was. Swung at a pretty good pitch. I think he actually swung at a strike.
Yeah. So, fly out is out number 1, brings up Cody Dellinger. Cody's first at bat against the Ryder Salter. He was 0 for 3 against the left-handed starter Deal. Dellinger batting 8th in the order tonight because of that lefty starting tonight. And that one almost hits him or brushes him back. Ball 1 from Salter. Cherryville down their last 2 outs in the game. And there's a strike. Cherryville needs at least 2 to extend this to extra innings, 3 to win it in the bottom of the 9th. Pitch from Salter outside. 2 balls, 1 strike on Cody Dellinger. Two and one count. Pitch coming up here. Ryder Salter delivers, and it's a ball. 3-1 to Dellinger. Naren, who has a base hit and a stolen base tonight, on deck. And Dellinger, the right fielder, looking to get on base for the first time tonight. 3-1 count. Same count as Jackson had. See what Dellinger's doing here on 3-1.
Just needs to put it in play, Milton.
And the pitch. It's high, ball 4.
Or that.
Or that, yeah. Not swinging a bad pitch. And that's exactly what it is. He takes
just as good as putting it in play, even better.
Yep. So here comes the coach out to have a chat with Salter and the catcher Bowden. And Coach Reynolds wants to talk to his batter, his on-deck batter, his runner at first, his first base coach, first grade teacher's out there, his godfather is out there, his best friend from grade school, Steve Roberts, is out there, he says. Everybody's out there. So, anyway, 1 out, 1 on for Cherryville. Tying run coming to bat here, bottom of the 9th.
Well, Coach Reynolds is nothing else trying to give them a spark. I mean, you know, let's face it, the bats have been flat. I know Lincoln County's thrown out there good pitching out there the last 2 games, the first 2 games, whatever. But, you know, Cherryville's bats, if they're going to win this series, are going to have a chance. The bats are going to have to come to life at some point.
Got that right. All right, here's Naren. Naren, who normally bats like second in the order, but batting 9th tonight. as we said, because of that starting left-handed pitcher. All right, so here he goes, and the pitch. Bouncer to first, foul. Strike one on Caleb Nairn. And back to first goes Cody Dellinger. 0-1 count, one out. Bottom of the ninth here. Cherryville needs two, at least. Tying run is at the left-hander Caleb Nairn. Throw to first, Dellinger back in. Wednesday night, right? Wednesday night. I've lost track this week. Got my days all mixed up. Wednesday night baseball.
It's kind of what happens when there's games almost every night. You forget track of. You're in game 2 of the series, but you don't know what that means as far as the day of the week.
And you start a series on a Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
You feel like it's the second day of the week.
Well, I'm glad it's not.
Yeah, me either. 0-1 pitch to Aaron, called a strike.
Yeah, good-looking pitch there over the outside part of the plate. Now Aaron in the hole 0-2.
Mm-hmm. Josh Beam on deck. One out, one on for Cherryville here. And the pitch coming up to Caleb Nairn. Left-handed hitter for Cherryville from Darren Salter. Right-handed pitcher, he steps off, looks to first. No throw. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and it's lifted to center field, but not deep enough. Hodges right there on it. Makes catch for out number 2, and it'll bring up Josh Beam.
Cherryville down to their last out tonight.
Last time up, Beam got hit by a pitch and stole a base. 0 for 3 otherwise against the left-handed starter. See what he does against Salter here. Cherryville down to their last out now. The runner still at first base. It's Dellinger who walked with one out. 2 down now. And Josh Beam, the batter up for Cherryville. Salter trying to close it out here. Lincoln County gets second victory of the series to no losses, and the pitch is low.
It would also be their 6th straight win in playoff contention this year. They've won Game 5 against Henderson. They swept Caldwell County 3-0, and now they're on the verge of a 2-0 lead here.
1-0 pitch is a bouncer to first. First baseman's got it. 3 unassisted, and that'll do it for Cherryville in the game. Lincoln County wins Game 2 and goes up 2-0 in the best 3 out of 5 series over Cherryville. Inning summary, no runs, no hits, no errors, a walk, and 1 left. So the final score on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard, the Lincoln County Cardinals 3 and Cherryville 1. Now stay tuned, folks, for the Cherryville Printables post-game show and our awards for both teams coming right up.
Carolina Care Center strives to provide quality care and promote an excellent quality of life. They now offer Carolina Care Cottages. All Carolina Care